Hey yogis, Tina here. Time for a short condensed vinyasa class. We're going to get started cross-legged. So let's have the right shin in front of the left. And just start to settle yourself down. With your next inhale, fill your lungs up with the biggest breath you've taken yet today. Then open the mouth and sigh air out of your mouth. Press it all out. And then repeat. Inhale, sit tall, fill up. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Well, now let's seal the lips and exhale out of the nose. Continue that. Find your pace where you can sit tall, engage your core, drop the shoulders, lift the crown, and keep an audible breath. The right hand is going to fall off the side of the mat. Inhale your left arm up, and then exhale, take a walk out and get into your left side. Keep the left ear closer to the left arm instead of the right ear falling down to the shoulder. Keeping all this side body length, let's add on by reaching that left arm back behind you and having the palm face up towards the ceiling. And the wrist is just about shoulder's height. Try not to hike that shoulder up. With your exhale, take a big diagonal line all the way over towards the right. And then we continue. Inhale to open up. And exhale to close off. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open, pause. This time, let the fingertips face down towards the mat and press out through the heel of the palm. Then float that arm straight up overhead. The right hand walks closer, right hand meets left, and exhale, bring it all down, hands to heart center. Let's take the hands behind you, fingertips facing in. Extend through the elbows as much as is comfortable and feel that heart opener. Gaze can lift. Many of you might be happy here. If you want to take it one step further, you pick up the hips and you try to roll onto the knees or onto the shins a little more. And that exhale brings the hips back down. You can circle the wrists as they come forward. Land the hands at the top of the mat. And let's walk back to your first high plank pose. Make space between each of your fingers and really hug your navel up towards the spine now. We're going to float your right foot off of the mat and then try to tap right knee towards right elbow, keeping your plank, and then straighten it back to your three-legged plank and then just tap the foot back down. We're staying on the right side. Inhale, float the foot. Exhale, tap the elbow. Inhale, extend. And exhale, tap down. One more if you're with me. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, drop the foot. Now drop the knees, let them go wide, and the hips can sink back to your child's pose. Then tent your fingertips, hover your forehead. Take the left arm and thread underneath you for a counter twist. You can lower the head back down. Let the hips be heavy. Gazing under your right arm. Now pull that right hand in front of your face just to allow you to release that left arm. You can even open it up to the ceiling like a wing. And then walk both hands out in front of you. Tuck your toes and let's find downward facing dog, letting the hips rise. One of my favorite poses at the start of class. Nice stretch for the backs of the legs. You can pedal it out. Let the head be really heavy. You can even give it a shake or a nod. And then let the feet go a little wider. Keep the knees soft. Walk the hands backwards to the feet, and then really drop into the knees for your ragdoll. You can take a hold of opposite elbows. So your gaze is somewhere underneath you, maybe even lifted up towards the ceiling. You can add some swaying, some side to side. Just explore what you're feeling, where you're feeling it. Then let the arms drop down. Keep the rounded spine. Let's come all the way up to stand. And once you've got your head stacked on top of the shoulders, let's shrug up. Inhale, make two fists. Exhale, open the mouth, sigh it out again. Heel toe, the toe mounds into touch, palms at heart center, Namaste. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, simple basket, hands behind the head. But what we're going to do is drop the whole basket over towards the left. So it's that right elbow that's cradling the head. Stand nice and tall, lift the chin, and then exhale, just lean to the left. So you're feeling all that opening now for your right side. Now you can take this further by stepping your right foot off the side of the mat and maybe even flexing into that ankle to find a float. That leg wants to kick behind you, so try to keep it right in line. Now as you come back to center, cross the right foot over the left and let the arms go up overhead. And then bend the elbows wide. So we're gonna come in right elbow under left for an early eagle. You could also just keep the forearms touched. Bend the knees, and then we're going to float that right leg. So in your Garudasana eagle, let's lift a little taller, inhale, and go for a crunch, elbows towards the knees, exhale. And we'll go one more, inhale, nice and steady, rise up. And your exhale takes you out. Inhale, back to your eagle. Let the arms go wide. Kick the leg out in front of you, try to hold it for an extra breath. And then meet in your Namaste. Inhale, reach arms up overhead, Garudasana. And exhale, fold. Palms are down on the mat. Let's walk out to your downward facing dog. Find that same steady breath you just built at the very start of class. Settle the eyes. And inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward so the tailbone is still really high here. And then walk the feet to touch top of mat. Feel free to flip the palms if you'd like for this forward fold. And then inhale, pull your heart forward, rise to stand. And exhale again, connect hands at heart center. Let's visit Utkatasana, bend the knees, reach your arms up. But this time the arms are gonna drop just about shoulders height and the palms face upwards. Really reach those thumbs back, and then take a chair twist to the right. Inhale, center, palms can meet up overhead. And then exhale, take that twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right to pause. That left arm is going to wrap around your low belly and may be able to find that right hip and guide it forward. Right arm up overhead and then across. So the hand at the hip can almost press in a downward motion to get a little more length for the side. Good. Inhale, come back to center, both arms up overhead. And exhale to take your forward fold. Inhale, high plank pose. Let's drop the knees down to the mat and float the toes upwards for our first low plank. Glide it forward and bend elbows. Upward dog, pause here, actively pressing down, but looking straight out in front of you. And then tap the toes, hips go high, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, walk feet to touch. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva. And exhale, Samastitihi. Sun A, inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. High plank pose, inhale. You can choose if you want to drop the knees, glide it out, bend elbows, low plank. Upward facing dog, pause again. So if your knees are floating, press the tops of the feet down to lift those thighs away. And then we'll exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, float it, three-legged dog. Stack the hip, you can bend the knee. Find some movement in the knee or the ankle. And re-extend the leg, lift your back heel for some space, and sweep on through. We're coming up to your high lunge. Inhale, rise. Exhale, high twist towards the left. You can reach that left arm way back behind you. It may even drop down to the back leg. And that right arm's going to continue reaching up and back. Keep a bend in that front knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. With that front heel will intersect back foot, and just notice if that back pinky toe wants to peel away from the mat and really glue it down. Straighten your front leg, flip the front palm, reach up and back to reverse your triangle. For the time being, that right hand can just stay light on the back leg. Now with an exhale, we're going to come all the way through to side angle. So bend the knee, left elbow down, right arm is now across. And we're going to work between those two poses. So with your inhale, straighten the leg, reverse your triangle. And exhale all the way through to your side angle. Keep going, take your time, inhale. Use the full exhale to land in your side angle. And then once more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, just warrior two. Prepare to step forward, right foot gets lighter, and step through, Samastitihi. Find a little chair pose, so just a little bend at the knees, and then pick up your left foot, rest it on the thigh for your figure four. You can stay nice and tall like this, or you sink the hips for more of a low chair pose. And an option for the arms, you can float them out like airplane wings. Now we're going to transition here to your warrior three. So hands can find heart center. You can come up a little bit to kick the leg out and then sweep it behind you. And then drop those fingertips down. Left foot will land near the back of the mat. And let's sweep right leg all the way up in the air, three-legged dog. Take a look forward and step right foot inside your right thumb. And let's come on up on the right side. High lunge. This time, let's straighten your front leg. So you've got your very tall pyramid pose and a steeple mudra if that works for your hands. Spin that left hip forward by squeezing the inner thighs together and take a twist to the right. Use your inhale to face forward again And the exhale to bend both the knees. Inhale tall. Exhale, turn. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend and hold it for a count of 3, 2, and 1. Come right back up to straight legs. Hands can rest at the hips. Pop this left foot just a little step forward so you can then drop the heel, setting up in a shorter stance for your Parsvottanasana. Let the arms go wide, inhale. Exhale, take a hold of elbows. Take a lift up, inhale. And as you lean out, just make sure you're leaning over your right leg. So there's a tiny little turn at the waist. And then you're looking down for the big toe, or maybe the top of the ankle. Some of you may even be looking towards the back of your mat. Keep the shoulder blades squeezing together. Good, come up to about your halfway mark. Let the arms go wide again to those airplane wings. And another opportunity for your warrior 3. Bend your front knee, launch off of that back leg. This time, tent your fingertips down to blocks or all the way down to the mat. So you've got your supported warrior 3. We're just gonna do a little bit of tapping. So bend both knees. Left knee taps the calf. Inhale, straighten legs. And exhale again for that tap. We've got 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, warrior 3. Let's drop that left foot all the way back. Right foot follows, high plank to take an inhale. Glide it out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward face. Exhale, downward facing dog. Return to sit. This time you have your left shin in front for your easy seat. This time, palms face up. Let the thumb rest on top of the index fingernail. Extend through the 3 fingers, and then also press the wrist closer to you so that you're extending through the elbows. You might close your eyes again. Find your steady breath. Use your core to sit tall, draw navel to spine. Relax your shoulders. And then you can spin the eyes open. Left hand falls off the side of the mat. Inhale the right arm up, and exhale, travel to the left. So sometimes when we side lean, we tend to go forward in the lean. I want you to think about pressing your right shoulder blade against an imaginary wall behind you. And we're going to add on by reaching the right arm all the way back so that the palm is facing upward. And then in an exhale, diagonal over to the left. With the breath, inhale, open. And exhale, curl in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open. Pause. Now it's the fingertips facing down. Press out through the heel of the palm. Right arm up overhead, left hand crawls in, meets right hand, and then exhale, bring it down, hands to heart. Hands land behind you, fingers can face in, starting by just extending the arms, finding that heart opener. Then if you took it further, you pick the hips up and you try to land more on the shins or maybe even the knees. Exhale to sit the hips back down. Give a quick spin of the wrists and then take it forward. Plant your hands and settle into your high plank pose. Let's hover the left foot off the mat, three-legged plank. And on your exhale, left knee towards left elbow, keeping your plank. Inhale, straighten back. Exhale, tap that foot. Stay on the left. Inhale. Exhale, tap in. Inhale. Exhale, drop your foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, plank, lower the knees, they can go wider, and drop those hips back, child's pose. We'll come into that threading of the needle, so you can tent your fingertips, hover the forehead, and the right arm goes underneath, and you can lower the side of that head. Take the left hand in front of your face, press up, you can float right arm, give it a spin, and then walk both hands near the top of the mat, tuck the toes and lift to your downward face. Walk the hands back to the feet. So feet are parallel, you can have the toes angled in, heels a little kicked out, soften both of the knees, and then take the hands for a walk off the left side of the mat. You can crawl that right hand even further away. And I want you to work on extending through the right leg, maybe a deeper bend in your left knee, and then let the head go. If you want to go a little further, see about picking up the instep on that right foot. And it's like, hello, IT band. Drop the foot, soften the knees. Again, let's travel to center. And exhale, take it directly to the other side, over to the right. Reach left hand away, extend left leg. Couple breaths here. If you went further, you'd peel the left instep away. And soften the knees, hands travel back to center. Then hands up to hips, and with an inhale, lead with your heart, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, connect Namaste at the back of your mat. Inhale the arms up and find your basketing again. So this time, keep the basket, but just let it fall towards the right. Press your head back into your left elbow, and then exhale, tip over to the right. Get lighter on that left foot, step it wider, and if you don't need it, float the foot for balance. Come back to center, cross the feet, arms up overhead, and then let the elbows go wide. We go left under for your eagle wrap. Bend the knees, and then you're floating that left foot for your full Garudasana. Press the arms away if you can. Inhale a little taller. Exhale, let's take it low. Elbow towards the knees. Inhale, a little taller. And one more, exhale takes you in. Inhale tall, release the arms nice and wide. Kick that leg forward, hold it for a breath. And then Namaste, you can pedal it out. Inhale, reach arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Let's walk out to your high plank pose. And then exhale even further, Chaturanga. Upward dog, downward dog. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, feet to hands. And exhale, fold. Rise up, inhale. And connect, exhale. Let's soften the knees once again. Chair pose at Garudasana. Arms to the height of the shoulders, reaching the thumbs back. Let's twist to the left to start. Inhale, center, arms can meet overhead, palms may touch. And exhale now to the right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, left for the hold, so reach the right thumb back. And now that right hand wraps around to left hip. Draw that hip forward. Then left arm floats all the way across, and now make space for that left side. Inhale, come to center, right hand meets left. Exhale, let's take it into your low chair pose. And then fold all the way. Release. Step, step, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right leg floats on your inhale, and you can stack the hip, bending into the knee, taking some movement here, circling both ways, both directions. And then re-extend the legs, spin to face forward, and step through. Right foot top of mat. High lunge on the inhale. And we'll add the twist. So we'll go high twist to the right. Reach the right arm back. Feel that nice stretch for the shoulder. Then you can lower that hand down to the inside or outside of back leg, but keep reaching the left arm back. Don't forget lunging forward in that front knee. Use the inhale, come forward, high lunge, and exhale, warrior two. Relax the shoulders in your warrior two, soft gaze. And now front leg straightens, reach the right arm up and back, reverse triangle. And exhale all the way through to your side angle. So bend the knee, rest the elbow. And then we'll take one breath per pose. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, side angle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, warrior two, look forward and get ready to step left foot all the way through to the top of your mat. Connect, Namaste. Bend the knees just a bit, and now we're picking up your right foot for your figure four, allowing that right hip to open up. Sinking into the hips. And a different arm shape. They can go out to the side for this figure four. Return hands at heart, get a little taller. Let's transition warrior three, kick the right leg out, and then it sweeps back behind you. And then let's drop those hands down. Step your right foot way back, and then float your left leg, three-legged dog. And then let's step left foot through so we get high lunge on the other side. Inhale, rise up. Take your steeple mudra, opposite thumb on top. And now let's straighten your front leg. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Take a twist, left. Inhale, face forward. And exhale, bend the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pause with the bent knees. Keep breathing though. 2 and 1. Straighten up. Hands can rest at the hips. Hop this back foot in just a step so you can drop the heel. So your toes are at about 1 o'clock. Arms wide. Take the elbows behind you for your Parsvottanasana. Take a long breath in to lift and a lean out. So not just down, really lean out for your fold. Come up most of the way to let the arms go. Now we're going to reach the arms straight out in front of you, so you've got your arms framing your head. Bend your front knee and let's launch into one final warrior 3. And then soften enough so you can land the fingertips down, and we'll pause here in the supported warrior 3, where we'll take some taps. Right knee comes towards left calf, bend the knees. Inhale, warrior 3. And exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, warrior 3. Right foot all the way back. Left foot will follow, high plank, set it up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, downward face. And then let's come down to sit. All the way down onto your back. Let the feet touch, the knees can splay out to the side. Bring a hand to the heart and a hand to the low belly. We'll close out class here with some deep breath. Shift everything out of the mind. And just follow the rhythm of your inhales and exhales. Then gather your knees into center. Give them a nice squeeze in, a rock side to side. Let's take a light landing on your right side. And then come up to sit. Thanks so much for joining class today. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, there's the button, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.